Today, I'm reviewing the most important figure from the Executioner Build-A-Figure wave, the Marvel Legends Iron Man Mark 72, the Mysterium armor. Why? Because it's practically the law. Hasbro must include an Iron Man to sell a wave. And just to be sure, there's also a Spider-Man. For a home run, they should have added a Wolverine. Wait, they actually did. He's in a soldier outfit this time. I almost didn't recognize him. And most of our shop customers skip him because he doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure part. But here's the real question. Why is this Iron Man a must-add, even for X-Men collectors like me? This is Tony's nearly indestructible suit, built in union with his wife Emma Frost and Forge. Now, I'm not sure how Forge ended up in that relationship. He did help build it. The armor is magic immune, so it perfectly fits the mystical vibe of the Executioner Build-A-Figure wave. So, is this nearly indestructible Iron Man enough reason to add him to your shelf? Let's take a closer look. Iron Man only comes with one head sculpt, and it closely resembles the design of the Mysterium armor in the comic books. Those lines right there on the blacks are sculpted on. When it comes to Iron Man figures, Hasbro really does a good job. They include bonuses like this, a double dumbbell neck peg, and his neck can swivel. The neck has sculpted details as well. The design of the Mysterium armor is heavily inspired by high-end sports cars, and the arc reactor looks great as well. Those are only painted details, and also the blues right here, those are sculpted on and nicely painted on. Sometimes Hasbro does miss painting details, but I'm glad they painted those small details right here. To give this Iron Man better upper torso articulation, he has a large gap when you fully crunch backwards. See, you can fit something inside there. Maybe a hand of another figure. Maybe Emma Frost's hand can fit inside there. But when he crunches backward, there's only a little gap. Since that part of the armor is all black, it's hardly noticeable. One big highlight of this figure is the two removable wrist attachments. There was no setup instructions on how to do it, so it's similar to Gargantos, where I'm not sure where to attach the limbs of Gargantos. It's the same thing right here. You can see there is some gaps there that shows that you can actually remove it and replace it with this one, wherein there's a blaster. While trying to remove it, I thought I caused a dent right here, and if you watch my past reviews, I tend to break figures during a review. But when I check the other side, it also has the same dent. So maybe you should get it from there, but what I found effective is trying to get it from the top. So just try to slide in one of your fingernails in, and you would be able to remove it. The removable wrist attachments are not interchangeable to the left or right. There is a specific wrist attachment for each wrist. For the rest of his armor, he has this red plastic covering his upper thigh and nicely detailed boots as well. Although this can hinder a little bit of articulation. Same applies to the wide shoulder pad which extend to the back. Iron Man Mark 72 comes with a pair of closed fist hands. There is a total of 4 hands. Can hinge forward, but it's difficult to hinge it backwards. He comes with a pair of open palm blasting hands. The middle of his hands has a hole for the blast effect, can hinge forward and not that much going backwards. This is something familiar. This is the usual Iron Man blast effects, which you can peg in to this particular open palm hands. They're translucent blue and the end is white, and you can peg it in to the bottom of his feet as well. In the comments below, let me know if you are trying to build Executioner. Are you gonna keep this Iron Man Model 72 or are you gonna sell him off? If you found this review useful, I hope you give it a hype and a like. Subscribe to my channel and share this with your friends. For places where the figures in this review might still be available, I left some links in the description below.
I'm Tigerknot.
Iron Man Mark 72 comes with two removable attachments, and the end of this blaster there is a hole, and you cannot plug in the existing blast effects included with Iron Man. But you can use the blast effects from Phantom X or Black Widow. For this time, I used the orange blast effects from Phantom X from the Amazon exclusive 3-pack with Nimrod. Another effect piece included in that one is the smoking gun effect, which Black Widow also has. So here it is attached to Iron Man. Good thing Hasbro molded a hole for those blasters. As shown right here, you are able to give Iron Man more firepower, 4 of them. I'm not exactly sure how many colors of the blast effect exist. Here is the red one from the Retro Apocalypse. The new Marvel Legends Iron Man Mark 72 stands 16.5 centimeters or 6.5 inches tall. Here is Tony Stark besides his wife Emma Frost. In the comic books, Emma Frost can change how people see her, so she can be taller, shorter, so this size comparison makes sense. Hazel Kendall in her astonishing X-Men outfit, Hellfire outfit, X-Men 97 outfit, and in her black outfit. Next is Dark Avengers, Spider-Man, Enchantress, Executioner build a figure. Reviews are already up in my channel, hope you check it out. Larger Gamerverse Wolverine, X-Men 97 Wolverine, X-Factor Jean Grey, and Cyclops who represents the regular size male Vulcan body mold. The only Iron Man Marvel Legends figures I have, AI Tony Stark from the Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure, and we have modular suit Iron Man. Marvel Legends Avengers size comparison, Retro Scarlet Witch, Vision from the Void Build-A-Figure, Astonishing X-Men Wolverine, celebrating 80 years Captain America, Herald of Galactus Thor, Savage Namor. Enemies of Avengers, AIM Soldier, Scientist Supreme AIM, Hydra Red Skull, Baron Zemo. Next is Ultron and Jocasta. For some larger Gamerverse figures, Gamerverse Gargantos or Shumagorath, and Gamerverse Juggernaut. Can you see what is in common with this size comparison? Gamerverse Psylocke, Jada Toys Cammy, Darna Philippines version of Wonder Woman by Halimo Sculptures and Loose Collector, Carol Danvers Miss Marvel from the celebrating 85 years of Marvel, also known as Warbird. For some 6-inch scale versus 7-inch scale size comparison, Colossus from the Juggernaut 2-pack, Marvel Select Colossus, Hulk from the celebrating 80 years of Marvel, and the large Marvel Select Rampaging Hulk or the Immortal Hulk. Iron Man Mark 72 comes in the standard Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure packaging, which is rectangular, and you can see the figure and the accessories. On the side, it says Iron Man Mark 72, and this is art taken from the Invincible Iron Man comics. On the other side is a different art taken from the next issue, Invincible Iron Man number 17. And on the back is another art taken from the next issue, Invincible Iron Man number 18. Here is a short read up, pause it right now if you want to have a read. Here are the other figures in the Executioner Build-A-Figure wave. Some warning, legalities, not safe for children under 3. At the bottom is consumer info, recycle, and the barcode. On top is Marvel. Unboxing Iron Man MK72. Remember a while ago I said he's the most important figure in this wave because he has the head of Executioner and the axe of Executioner. There is 2 plastic trays, one that contains the figure and one Build-A-Figure part, and the second tray contains the weapon. So this means he is a must-buy to complete Executioner. At the back is a generic comic book strip Marvel Legends. Articulation, his head can move from side to side easily, can look up a little, can look down really well. The wide shoulder pads prevents fully raising his arms. He has no butterfly joint. The wide shoulder pads are really restrictive. He cannot do a full 360 right here because it would jam somewhere there. It cannot really move further. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows. It's really good despite of having a forearm guard swivel, hinge, forward, and back. He has an upper torso swivel right here, which allows him to crunch forward that much and crunch backward that far. And as mentioned, there's a big hole on the middle. Cannot do a split because of this particular plastic design here. Hidden upper thigh swivel, double jointed pinless knees, can kick backwards that far, can kick forward. He does not have a lower cap swivel, though it feels like this is removable, but it's not. Ankle rocker is difficult. Hinging his feet and swivel is difficult because of the design. Honestly, I underestimated this Iron Man. I actually dismissed him at first. After this review, I found an appreciation of this figure because of his unique accessories and comic book tie-in. If you are a fan of the X-Men Krakoan Age and Hazel Kendall, he is a must-add to your collection. He is also, without a shadow of a doubt, the most important figure in this wave because he has the head of Executioner and his axe. So far, in Facebook, I noticed people buy him for the Build-A-Figure, then sell him away. Anyways, kids love Iron Man, so it's almost a guaranteed sale. What I hope this review would guarantee is you would check out my playlist on the top right corner of their screen. My reviews are usually of this quality even if I try to rush them, so I hope you check them out. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this review useful. If you do, please hype this review, like it, share it with our fellow collectors, and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you in the next one.